Hello, my name is Natalya Sysyn. I'm also known as the Syn with a Y. This is my new arm sequence that I've been developing to try to heal my frozen shoulder on the right side. I've been finding that the regular PT rotations don't quite do it, so I have adjusted these by adding a small amount of weight at the end of my lever. I'm sitting on a chair. You can do this on the wall. If you're sitting in a chair at home, I'd recommend that you put it on a yoga mat so you don't slip. I have a yoga block between my legs. That just helps me broaden through my low back. I like the chair because it stabilizes the hips, and sometimes we have all this stuff going on in our spine too. So I'm really trying to get into right here today. I have put on a small weight cuff on each wrist. You can also use small weights. I wouldn't go higher than 5 pounds with these. When you're doing these with your wrist cuffs or your weights, be mindful that you're not bending your wrists. That will shorten muscles that we might be trying to keep long. I'm going to put my hands on my thighs. And I've been talking a lot about snake energy, which I'm calling the spine. So a lot of us have what I would call an angry snake, a spine that's frozen, or hurt in pain. So taking a moment and trying to charm your angry snake so it feels a little bit better before we start moving. If we're not moving from the spine and we're having a nerve impingement, it's not going to allow that nerve impingement to heal because it's going to continue to irritate it. So take a moment, maybe close your eyes and just try to feel the snake. A little bit feels irritated, like my mid-back. Just really like wiggle it out. Try to be gentle about it. Move gently. Moving should feel pretty good. You don't need to make everything super hardcore in life. Sometimes the little things are more effective. Now that we've wiggled that out, come to your hips and like wiggle those a little bit. Wiggle your hips side to side, maybe front back. Beautiful. I'm gonna come into a little cat and cow. I'm gonna inhale up into a compression cow, looking up. My elbows aren't staying in, and I'm exhaling into that cat, keeping the belly in. And inhale, cow, look up. And exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Last one, inhale, cow. Try to keep the shoulders in and exhale, cow. And then roll it up. Give it a shake. So now we're going to start getting into the shoulders. So I'm going to drop my arms with the bags and just for a moment, let them get heavy. Now I want you to pull your arms back into the socket and the shoulders down on your back. And then release them down as the weights help. And then I want you to pull your armpit up into the shoulder. And exhale, release down. And inhale, pulling back up into the shoulder complex. This should all be feeling active. And a couple more, relax down. And inhale up. Relax down. And inhale up. While keeping them in socket. Checking into those wrists, making sure your fingers aren't crunching. That is not going to get rid of your impingement. If your fingers are doing something like this, that means you need to stop and relax a minute and come back into it. So here we're going to just rotate the palms. So I'm going to rotate the palms away, and my shoulders are coming back together. And then palms forward, make sure you're breathing. And rotate. I like to do about 5, and open, and rotate. And open, and rotate. And now they're rotated back. Let's do some little circles. Beautiful. It's nice and little. I really just want you to feel everything kind of squeezing back together. And then go the other way. If your shoulder's pulling out, really try to pull it all together. We're trying to squish the nerves back together in a positive, gentle way right now. Now I'm going to bring my palms forward, and again I'm going to roll them out. These are little circles, trying to keep the shoulders in and the arms in their socket. And go the other way, really keeping that core active. If we're not lifting through our low core, we can't release the shoulders because they don't have anywhere to go if the ribs are stuck. Beautiful. And let's give that a wiggle. Now let's inhale the arms all the way forward. And pull them out and pull them in. Pull them out, pull them in. Out, in, out, in. And now that they're in, rotate them up. Real slow. And if you have a finger like mine or an arm like mine, just go really slow and rotate down, trying to keep everything at nice angles. I'm not here, I'm not here. Or right hand planes. And up, and down, and up, and down, and up. And then some circles, really drawing those shoulders back in a socket. Nice and small. Really keep that back lifted, back coming back, not like this. That's not going to help the impingement. And go the other way. Fantastic. And palms down, and rotate. And the other way. Beautiful. And let's inhale them all the way up, and out, and down. Pull like they're pulled away, and then let gravity push it back into socket. Pull it away. Back into socket. Any of your fingers are doing weird fingy things, slow it down. We want to get rid of the impingement. We want to make moving feel good again. And down. Now that they're back in, let's rotate them forward and back. About 5 times. Nice and slow. If stuff's gripping like my right shoulder, go slower. Give your body a chance to actually deal with this stuff. And out, and in, and then some circles. And the other way. Beautiful. And then palms back and circle. And the other way. Beautiful. Really trying to even out the circles if they're not even. We're going to open this up. Nice straight arms. Shoulders are coming back. I'm not leaning forward right now. And let's go out and in, out, and in. Out, in, out, in, and palms down, and palms up, and palms down, and palms up, palms down, and palms up, and circles, and the other direction, palms down, circles, and the other direction. And now I'm going to bring them behind me and pull them out and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, circles. And the other way. Palms up, circles. Nice and slow. Trying to increase active strength gently and range of motion. And others way. Beautiful. And let's drop those down. Give it a shake. Coming back to the snake. Put your hands on your thighs. Give the snake a little time to adjust. Fans popping like my back. Breathe into it. Keep slowing it down so maybe it'll heal a little more. Fantastic. We're going to come back with just a couple more. Again, you can do these standing or at a wall too, but I like the way this locks in my root chakra. I'm going to inhale my arms to the side, and I'm going to exhale forward. And I'm going to pulse, 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 pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. And we're going to do little birds, so taps, look up. Not going to do a full one. Tap. Inhale, center. Exhale, tap. Try to keep the arch in the back. Inhale, center. Exhale, tap. Inhale, center. Exhale, tap. Inhale, center. And exhale, tap. Inhale, center, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And fold it over the legs. Squeeze the legs into the block. We're gonna do a little more cat and cow. I'm gonna inhale up into a cow and exhale cat with this full compression. Inhale cow and exhale cat. Inhale cow and exhale cat. And inhale cow and exhale cat. Roll it up. Beautiful. We're going to do one more thing here, and that's to strengthen the back arch of the back. I'm going to shift it to this side so that hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I like to do these at the wall as well, with my pubic bone and my sternum and my face on the wall. So I'm literally squished on the wall like a bug. Here I am, my arms are up. Let's do that again. And again, this is my funny shoulder, so I'm going to try to keep my shoulder back. And then inhale up. So now I want to try to get the arch back in my upper back here. I'm going to inhale and exhale. I'm going to inhale, then exhale back with my right hand, a couple inches tracking it with my face. And exhale center. And inhale left. Extending. Exhale up. Inhale right back. Exhale up. Inhale, left back. Exhale, up. Do nice and slow. And right back. And up. And left back. My core shouldn't be moving much. And up. Now we're going to hold it back with the right. Keep looking at the hand, using little circles. Beautiful. And the other way. Try and broaden the chest and the shoulders. And inhale that up, and then left, exhale it back. Little circles. Keep looking at it. That helps out our inner ear, retract where our proprioceptors that measure us in space. It can be very off if we're in accidents and stuff. And then the other way. That's my good arm. I don't have much tension in that. And I'll inhale that up, and exhale all the way forward. Pull out a few times. And fold. Give it a shake. And roll up. That was my new arm series. Try to heal frozen shoulder. I hope that was useful to some of you, and I hope you're feeling better. Have a great day.